Guys, Jesse Flair here from Flair Parkour and Team Tempest. Today we are doing a tutorial on a stride to safety step through, also known as a down safety. It's a very cool move, very safe, easy way to float down from one object to another. Prereqs, if you do not know how to stride, I would suggest watching that tutorial. I'll put a box right here. And you should probably also know how to do a safety vault. I'll put one of those right here. Cool. Assuming that you know how to do those, let's move on. This is a stride to safety step through. So, super important at this point that you know how to do a stride. We went over this in our last tutorial. So, hopefully you have this down. As you step up, because you're stepping up onto an obstacle, make sure that your distance away from the obstacle is far enough away that you're able to launch up and through. If you get too close, you're in danger of clipping. Don't want to do that. So, knowing your footwork is super important. Sometimes people like to leave off of a certain leg and land on another leg. In some cases, some people like to leave and land on the same leg. You can do what we call a ghost step or a moon stride if you want to use this technique, but I don't recommend it. It could look really cool though. I actually like doing them because I think they're stylish. Take a look at one of those. So, your position in the air should be just like any normal stride. You're striding up something, so you should be lifting yourself through your shin and your knee up through the air. Landing onto the obstacle to do your safety step through should actually be like more of a stride than a vault. Bear with me. So, when landing here, you don't want to come into it already in a safety step through position, because all that's going to do is put a lot of stress and strain on your wrist. So when we come up, I want you to actually do just like you're going to stride over it, but maybe instead of having it dead center with your body, pull it out just to the side, just a little bit, so that you're a little off weight. You could start to step through, putting all of the energy and momentum and weight into your leg, not your wrist, okay? In the same way that I wouldn't want to jump straight down from here onto my wrists, I'd prefer to do it with my legs. Waiting for the car. The reason being our legs are a lot stronger, okay? So, when we do it, come up, leg is gonna come in, absorb, 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 and then reach that hand down. Let's take a look from the front. Now, when doing your safety step through, keep in mind that you're not just going to jump off with your foot the second your hand touches. It doesn't look like this, okay? The idea is to step through, right? It says it in the name. What that means, and just like on our regular safety vaults, after our foot and our leg absorbs most and our wrist comes down, remember that we're not putting our wrist straight away, because then we can endanger our wrist here. We're not putting it back. It's more like a front 45, and we're stepping through. So this leg is shooting through, this foot is here, and our hand is here to protect our butt so that we can push ourselves away from this dangerous edge, okay? Our momentum will naturally carry us, but with that extra added protective measures, we can actually keep ourselves a lot more safe and be in more control. Now this setup here is not just the only setup that we can use this. It doesn't always have to go from lower to higher. We can actually go from level to level and drop down. Keep in mind when you're striding past the obstacle that your chest position needs to be just like you were doing a stride, above or slightly in front of your leg that is stopping you, okay? So if I'm landing here, I'm here. My chest stays up, not down, but carries through. Alright guys, that is it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you got this move down, a stride to safety step through, also known as a down safety. Make sure to check out tempestfreerunning.com for the newest apparel, and I just released my first official Flair Parkour t-shirt. It's on pre-sale right now. You can check that out at www.laflairparkour.com. Thanks for watching. Peace out.